Hello everybody, today I'm at the North American International Auto Show taking a look at this 2022 Ram 2500 Power Wagon. This is the 75th anniversary edition, so it's only available in the 2022 model year. Starting off up front, you are going to have the blacked out limited style LED headlights as well as fog lights, and the 75th anniversary edition limited style grille. Your front-facing camera is going to be right here underneath the Ram lettering. This guy does have a nice black metal powder-coated front bumper with parking sensors integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper, as well as powder-coated tow recovery hooks. You also have a worn 12,500 pound winch with your connector right there to control it, and it does have a synthetic line, which is very nice. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful dark burgundy color. 75th anniversary graphics package as well. 2500 heavy duty badging. Again, this looks absolutely amazing in the light. Power Wagon specific fender flares. Coming down to the wheel and tire setup, we have a Goodyear Wrangler DuraTrack, and that's a 285/70 R17. I think that's almost a 35 inch tall tire, on some black and silver beadlock style wheels. Two-tone paint, so it's got the dark burgundy up top and then the black down the side. You got your Ram badging right here. And what I like that Ram did was they offered you rock sliders, but they also gave you a small minimalist style running board as well. This guy does have the 6.4 liter Hemi V8, black mirror caps with manual tow mirror fold out. It also has the 360 degree camera system that's mirror mounted. And then right here you have your LED puddle light. Blind spot monitoring is included. This guy also has the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle from the driver or passenger door. Your Power Wagon graphics is right there at the front of the bed. This guy does have the first generation Ram box system. Again, black powder coated bumper with your parking sensors integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper. Your 7-pin connector is going to be right here, as well as another trailer connector or camera connector. And then right here you have your another camera for the trailer system. Ram is spelt out instead of giving you the Ram logo. That is specific to the Rebel and the Power Wagon. LED light right here, and then you have your backup camera right there. Full LED tail lamp, that is the sport style, so it is a little bit black, and it does have your blind spot monitor right there as well. Coming over to the driver's side, we have your capless fuel fill port. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful looking truck. I love the color of this, it just absolutely pops. Really nice clearance lights up top. And that 75th anniversary grille just looks so sweet. Let's take a quick look at the interior. So sorry about the lighting in here, but starting out over here on the driver's side, we have this really nice black on black leather with this black chrome looking trim pretty much throughout. Your lock and unlock buttons, all your window controls, the front driver and passenger windows are automatic up and down. And then right here we have the mirror controls with your power folding mirrors. And then in front of that we have your power adjustable spotter mirrors, which is pretty cool. 2-seat memory. Over here we have the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle, as well as your dimmer switch for the ambient lighting, and then your dimmer switch for the instrument cluster. Coming up top to the instrument cluster, it is almost 90% soft leather, just like the Limiteds. This guy does have the premium Harman Kardon audio package, so it has 17 speakers. Coming down to the instrument cluster, we have your tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, and a beautiful customizable LCD screen in the middle. Coming back to the steering wheel, really nice steering wheel, very nice soft touch leather. On the left side we have the control pad for the center LCD display, as well as your voice recognition or your steering wheel mounted phone call buttons. On this side we have your adaptive cruise control gap adjustment right here, as well as your regular cruise control buttons, and then your gear limiter. So out of the 8 speeds you can lock out if you only want to go up to, let's say, 6th or 7th gear, which is pretty cool. Up top, again, you have the Harman Kardon premium audio speaker. Nice storage tray right here with a 12-volt outlet. Up top we have your lane keep assist off button, we have your hazard light button, and then we have the new updated Uconnect 5 12-inch touchscreen display. Very responsive. You have a bunch of card information too, so instead of just having one or the other, you actually can have 3 or up to 4 different cards displaying at the same time. You can control pretty much everything through the touchscreen. It does have Amazon Alexa enabled as well. You can control the heated seats and steering wheel. It's pretty sweet. You have physical HVAC buttons on both driver and passenger side of the touchscreen display. And then you also have physical buttons for the radio on the driver and passenger side as well. This guy does have a push button start, and because it is a 6.4 gas engine, it has a rotary dial shifter. Right here we have the push button transfer case, so 2-wheel drive, 4 low, 4 high, and then your sway bar disconnect, as well as your axle unlock button. And you can actually control the front and rear locker or just the rear. I wish they had this in the diesel trucks. I would have paid probably $5 more if they would have given you the option to lock the front and rear and disconnect the front sway bar. That would have been sweet, but whatever. Right here we have the integrated trailer brake control underneath the 12-inch touchscreen display. Because this is the Power Wagon, you do have the off-road trail control, which is like cruise control but at extremely slow speeds. Traction control off, tow haul mode, parking sensors for the rear and parking sensors for the front off. They are on by default. Underneath that you have a nice storage tray, and then to the right of that you have 2 USB-Cs, 2 USBs, as well as an auxiliary jack. Wireless charging mat right here if you option for it. I don't believe this one has it. And that brings us to the configurable center console. It is 3-position configurable. This is the first one where we have access to both cup holders, as well as the change tray and then the storage compartment right here. Second one gives us only access to the cup holders, as well as the 115 volt 400 watt power outlet down there. And then the third and final one only gives us access to the deep storage compartment, which I heard fits a 12-pack like a glove. The center armrest has a Power Wagon badge on it. Open it up, giving us access to a felt-lined center compartment storage with a USB and a cutout for cord management. Second portion right here gives us access to the deep storage compartment. Typically, I think it was taken out, but there is a little flap right there that opens up and divides this back portion from the front portion, and that has the 4 previous generations of Ram trucks on it. If you use this vehicle as a work vehicle, I don't know what you do, but it'd be a pretty sweet work vehicle in my opinion. You do have these little hooks right here, these little hangers for file storage. I believe you can store up to 10 or 15 folders in there. On the back of this, you have your trigonomic ratios, your standard to metric conversion, and your fraction to decimal conversion. Power Wagon is stamped into the leather seats in this vehicle. This guy has 2 glove boxes. The first one is accessed by pushing this button right here. It is felt lined and LED lit. Second one is accessed right here, and that really nice soft leather continues throughout the interior. Coming up top to the vanity, it's going to be incandescent lit for passenger as well as the driver, and the driver vanity has a 3-door universal garage remote. Up top on the headliner, we've got the button to release the tailgate, all the master controls for the LED dome map lights in the vehicle, and then all the controls for the single pane sunroof and power sliding rear window. In my opinion, if you've seen my channel before, you'd know I believe trucks, if they're going to have a sunroof or a moonroof, should be a single pane. Adding a double pane adds a lot more heat, a lot less headroom, and it doesn't make, I feel like the body is rigid. And then obviously with a twin pane sunroof, you're going to introduce the possibility for more leaks. But yeah, so there's all those buttons. We got your glasses storage right here, and then in front of that we have your video camera rear view mirror. With the Stellantis rear view mirrors, I believe you can just control the brightness and how high or low the camera actually views. So overall, I really do like the interior of this vehicle. I have one of these trucks. I have a Laramie 2500. I absolutely love it. Biggest changes is going to be the Uconnect 5, and then obviously the Power Wagon specific off-road stuff. But I really, really love this vehicle. Let's take a quick look at the back and see how much legroom we have. So before I get in, I do want to point out we do have some under seat storage with this guy. And because this shares the same cab as the previous 4th generation truck still, you have this kind of fold down thing to give you a load flat floor, and it also doubles as some more under storage as well. LED bed lighting, or under seat lighting I should say. 2 additional cup holders, and the 1st generation of in-floor storage with a removable storage tray, so you can put ice in there and put your beers or your soda pops or whatever you want in there. Pretty cool. Seats fold down, again getting in is easy with the running board and the grab handle. Now unfortunately, because it shares the same cab as the previous generation truck, you don't get as much legroom as you're going to get on the 1500 style cab. I have about 3 to 4 inches of legroom before my knees hit the front seat. I am about 5'10" and 3/4" on a good day, maybe 5'11". Storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. Cup holders right here with a cutout for a large tablet to keep the kiddos occupied while you're driving. Right here we have a storage tray, 2 USBs, 2 USB Type-Cs, as well as heated captain's chairs. And then under that you have a 115 volt, 400 watt power outlet. Now, you have 2 cup holders right here on the floor, and this also folds down, giving us access to 2 more cup holders as well as an armrest. Now, having the Harman Kardon Premium Audio Group, you're going to have speakers pretty much everywhere back here, even on the headliner. Your LED dome map light is going to be in the middle. And these seats are very comfortable. Even though the cab isn't as big as the 1500, it's still extremely comfortable back here. Let's take a quick look at the bed. So here's the bed on this vehicle. There's a couple ways to open the tailgate. First way is with the key fob, which I don't have. Second way is with the button on the headliner, and then the third way is the traditional way. You're gonna come up to it, you're gonna push the button. This guy does have a spray and bed liner from the factory, 4 tie-down points in each of the 4 corners for a total of 8. It also has the Ram Box cargo management system, so it's got 2 more movable tie-downs on each side, which is pretty nice for customizability. You just simply unscrew these, and then you can actually pull them out, and then you can move the cleats down the rack system. LED bed lighting, as well as this Ram Box cargo management divider. Trifold soft tonneau cover, and like I said, this has the Ram Box. A lot of people say, don't you lose a lot of cargo space or bed space? Technically, yes and no. The Ram Box system goes over the rear wheel wells, so that space isn't really usable all that much in my opinion anyway. This bed, the way it's configured, can still hold standard drywall and plywood as well as a standard size quad. Now, these Ram boxes are still the 1st generation, so the 4th gen Ram. They are incandescent lit. You can easily switch those out to LED if you'd like. I already have on my truck. And they have the cargo dividers as well as the drain plugs in the front and the back, so you can put liquid back here or ice. Also on the driver's side, you have your 115 volt, 400 watt power outlet. And if you are an outdoorsman or a hunter, they do make rifle slings for this, so you can actually keep your rifles safe and out of the elements, because this is sealed with a nice gasket. So I do have Ram boxes on mine. If I were to order my truck again, you bet I would order them with Ram boxes again, because I absolutely love them. I put my chainsaw on one side, all my safety equipment, and then I put all my fuel additives for my diesel stuff on the other side. To put the tailgate back up, I do it one-handed, slam it shut. Let's take a quick look at the window sticker. So here's a window sticker for this vehicle. Again, that's a 2022 Ram 2500 Power Wagon. Starting price of $63,255. It only comes in 4x4, and then here's all of the attributes. I will slowly go over this so that way you can read it, or you could just pause the video if you would like. Go over to this side now. There you go. Let's take a quick look at the towing and payload sticker. So here's the towing and payload sticker for this vehicle. Again, if you have one of these on your lot, like a regular 2500 without the Power Wagon, but it has a 6.4, it is going to be greatly different because this is more off-road geared. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes even a small miscellaneous package will greatly affect the towing and payload information. So there you have it, a 2022 Ram 2500 Power Wagon 75th Anniversary Edition. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. And if you want to keep up to date with more auto show content, please consider subscribing to the channel and be sure to check out all the affiliate links in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.